Thanks to Spiritual Discourses channel for giving me this opportunity to spend my time with Sai and Sai devotees and have bliss. Om Sai Ram. Today, let's see one of the Sahasranamavali, Om Sri Sai Arti Haraya Namaha. Sai who destroys bodily and mental distress. We have so many stress related to body and mind. When we pray to Swami to relieve them, Swami relieves it, cures us, gives peace to our mind. When we are in confusion, he clears it immediately when we ask for it. And the routine or daily schedule in Prashanti Nilayam, which is followed in most of the Sai devotees' houses, is made in such a way that it relieves our stress. The routine starts with Omkar and then Suprabhatam. Om iti ekka aksharam Brahma. The one word Om signifies Brahman. It is Nada Brahman which encompasses the whole universe and is given to us by saints. This Nada Brahman Om has the ability to connect Jivatma to Paramatma. As soon as 21 Omkars are done, our mind comes into control and Supreme Ananda is got. Any mantra when prefixed with Om becomes more powerful and gives best results. Then comes Suprabhatam, which awakes the Sai in us and in all. Then Nakar Sankirtanam starts and purifies the environment. Veda chanting, bhajans, everything penetrates into every cell of us and purifies the atmosphere. Any person who comes into contact with that air becomes blissful immediately. So, Sai has made our daily routine itself in such a way that we are relieved of our mental and bodily stress. The Bhojan mantra Brahmarpanam sanctifies our food and nourishes and divinizes our every cell. Pure thoughts are encouraged by such sanctification. Pure thoughts decreases our chances of illness to minimum. As we tend to have control over our senses and mind, we eat only Sattvic food and prefer only Sattvic food and talk very little. And Swami encourages us to involve in service, to give up our ego, doership and ownership, and to understand our oneness with all beings and to see him in all. These schedules has been prescribed by Swami. In Mahabharata, when Pandavas returned after their exile safely, Kunti thanked Krishna and said, "It's because my sons underwent lots of hardships in exile, you were with them continuously without leaving them. Only during hardships, your guidance, protection, love, your proximity are well experienced. So give me only troubles so that I will be with you always." There is an incident which also states the same thing. Once in a summer camp in Ooty, Swami took his students to Dottabetta. Two youngsters who came to see Swami in the camp learned that Swami was on the way to Dottabetta in his car. So they rushed immediately because they wanted to catch him and see him. They rushed in their respective bikes at utmost speed following Swami's car. At last, they came near his car. People in the car thought that they were rowdies and they cursed them. Swami said, "No, they have come to see me. Don't judge people without knowing fully." When they came near the car, because of high speed, they skid and fell down. Swami stopped the car, asked them if they are wounded. He dusted the mud in their dress, patted them and chided them for doing so. They said, "Swami, because of the hardships and efforts we underwent, we could not only get the darshan of you, but also sparshan and sambhashan. If you had got your darshan in the camp, it would have been stopped with darshan only. We would not have got sambhashan and sparshan." God's love is showered more when we suffer, just like a mother tends to her sick child more. So Swami stands with us in ups and downs, and more so during downs, carefully guiding us by relieving our bodily and mental stress by his darshan, sparshan, sambhashan and love. So it is apt that Sai is the one who relieves our bodily and mental stress. He is always 24/7 waiting to help us, guide us, guide us and relieve us of our stress. Om Shri Sai Arti Haraya Namaha. Karunanite Bhagavan, Karunanite Bhagavan, Gopala Brindavana Sai Bhagavan, Gopala Brindavana Sai Bhagavan, Karunanite Bhagavan, मीरा के प्रभु गिरिधर बाला, मीरा के प्रभु गिरिधर बाला, परम दयाला साई कृपाला, परम दयाला साई कृपाला, पर्तिपुरी भगवान, पुट्टपर्तिपुरी भगवान, मनमोहन माधव साई भगवान, मनमोहन माधव साई भगवान, करुणानिधे भगवान, करुणानिधे भगवान, गोपाल बृंदावन साई भगवान, मनमोहन माधव साई भगवान, करुणानिधे भगवान, मीरा के प्रभु गिरिधर बाला, परम दयाला साई कृपाला, परम दयाला साई कृपाला, पर्तिपुरी भगवान, पुट्टपर्तिपुरी भगवान, मनमोहन माधव साई भगवान, मनमोहन माधव साई भगवान, करुणानिधे भगवान, करुणानिधे भगवान, करुणानिधे भगवान, करुणानिधे भगवान, करुणानिधे भगवान.